Thank you very much. That was quite a change of pace. Now, there were some other people that we had in that. If you're in fourth grade and you added spice to that with the fifth grade band, please stand up. Aha! We had some extra ones. Let's give them a nice round of applause, too. That was very well done. Yep. We handed that out, and a lot of people did some learning with that, and the percussion actually went through some things with it, too. But we decided to keep it small. It was intended for a small group, and it was intended to be played on brass instruments with no valves or anything like that. So we kind of kept it a little bit smaller in stature so it would be a little truer representation of what was going to go on with that period of music. Okay? Before we go on to our next piece, I need to talk to you about Elliot. Because Elliot did one other thing that is very important for everyone to understand, and they went a little bit further. Just like Mrs. Zunsky has people that go outside and do things with different sing fests and different festivals with that, we had Elliot, you can stand up, Elliot. Elliot went over to the PMEA event, which is the Pennsylvania Music Educators Association event that was held at Hampton Middle School this year, and he was Peoples' representative. We learned about 7 or 8 pieces, played with people from bands all over the region. Real nice concert. Was out of school for Friday, and then we got together on Saturday and did that back in March too. So let's have a round of applause for him for your representative. Good stuff. What? Yeah, you can sit down. Okay. Yeah, Elliot can sit down. Okay. All right. So we're gonna have some fun with this next piece. Okay. We're going to move some people around again. We're going to lose our oboe section in favor of little keyboard stuff to see what's going to be happening. So a lot of years, every year, okay. It's the first time she's turned. Okay, now we have the disco ball. Okay, so I try to pick some things out that are going to be fun and challenging for the bands to play every year. And this year, I found a piece. I was looking through some literature, and I found a piece that I really like. And a lot of times when I find things that I really like, they're too hard, or the song is so hard, they did an elementary band arrangement, and it's just not that good. And this isn't really the case. This one really worked out well for us. We've made some changes to it to make it our own along the way, and I hope you're going to enjoy this. It's from the 70s. It's from a band called Lips Inc., which many of you may not know in the audience was a pretty hit band and everything. I've played in a lot of cover bands and a lot of wedding bands. This is right up my alley. And Lips Inc.'s favorite song and most famous song was Funky Town. So, here we are. We really shouldn't be playing this. I'll be quite honest with you. The 4th grade already told me, I already told them today, this is a little above where they should be able to do it. You know, they've risen to the occasion. You guys going to break it down in the back? You're already planning. Okay, all right. We'll see what happens. But 4th grade's done a really nice job stepping up to the plate, adding some extra parts. We've changed some things, added some repeats. I'll lead you through maybe a little bit of clapping section that you're going to have some audience participation in if you just watch me and wait for it. Okay? So we'll see how this is all going to go. Okay, I got to get myself ready, and then we'll come back and give this thing a go. pretty good. You guys were really good, actually. I didn't really prep the band for what was going to happen in that one breakdown section. I also didn't expect everything to happen with the clapping. You guys were good. You clapped on 2 and 4. I'm sure you had some help, and that was really good. That was really good that you kept it all together. And it's hard for us up here on the stage to do everything, whether it's band or chorus or orchestra, if suddenly the audience starts to clap and maybe they're not clapping together. That's like one of our worst fears. So thank you very much. You were really, really good with that stuff, keeping all that together. Okay, did you like that one? Good. You can take your sunglasses off, Mr. New York City. Okay, so now we're going to shift gears again. And this is something that we've already heard. Maybe we need to work it into all of our Mrs. Unsky, because we've already heard it. I know we heard it on the orchestra concert, and it was the first piece that we started to work on with the 4th and the 5th grade band total together. And I know that we played it for the 3rd graders when I brought my friends over, when I brought Mr. Clicker and Mrs. Granite over to do the demonstration. So, you know, it's kind of like we've been getting it a lot, so we know everything that's going to be happening. This will be a nice opportunity for you to listen to a band version of the main theme from Star Wars. Okay? Okay. So, now that you know what's coming, know that we've added. Thank you. We've added some things along the way here. We've added some low brass things at the beginning, so there's going to be a little bit of an extra ostinato that's going to be going on. It's going to set us up for the main melody, and then a lot of trumpet and sax harmony with the melody time. You're going to hear the woodwind section and the horn sing through the middle, and then we're going to do something at the end that's going to feature a little counter melody that's going on with our low brass in the back. Okay, so sit back and enjoy our version of the main theme from Star Wars. We have one more thing to send you out with, but I want to make sure that I do all my thank yous. So basically, thank you to everyone from the specials team to the 4th and 5th grade teachers, to Mrs. Balabach and everybody who makes what we do possible here. You know, we really couldn't do all of the band, the chorus, and the orchestra things that we have here at Peoples that are so special to us if we all didn't cooperate. And we do such a great job of all that, and we want to just try to continue to do that. Now, before we play our last thing, I've got to give you a bunch of instruction. And I've also got to remind some other people of some things. 3rd grade, I already talked to you about the forms. 4th grade, we haven't said anything to you. If you're going to be at Peoples next year, or if you're going to be in North Allegheny next year, and you're not in orchestra, and you're not in band yet, but you want to be, it's not too late. It's not too late. Lots of 5th graders are beginners in band, and some even in orchestra. And we want to be able to set you up for bigger and better things. So if you want to be a part of this next year, either orchestra or band, make sure that you let Mrs. Zunsky know or let me know. And then we can get you all set up for the tryout date, the test drive date here at Peoples, and you can come in and check things out and we'll get you lined up for middle school. Okay? All right, so tomorrow night, tonight we have our concert. And luckily there's no Penguin game tonight. That would have been bad. But we still would have been out of time. And I have a great record in Game 7s for concerts. So I think it's like 100%. So in any case, we don't have a Penguin game tonight, but tomorrow night we do. Everybody's excited about that, so we're going to see what's going to go on. We're going to play our normal NA shuffle right now. And we'll play it 3 times through. We'll play it 3 times through. But this is your last audience participation opportunity. Okay? I'll wait for you. So after we go, pop, 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 you can go, let's go pens, okay? Get it going, get the mojo going right, so we can keep everything together for tomorrow night, okay? Because we start another big series with that one, and that'll be fun. We'll go 3 times, I'll help you as we go through it, and then we'll be all set and done, okay? So here we go. Ready? You've been a wonderful audience. If you have any questions about what's going to be going on with those test drives and all the other stuff, then come and see me or ask Mrs. Huntsman in the music class, and we will take it from there. I'm going to have to leave the band on the stage for a little bit because we need to go over instructions for tonight. Thank you again for coming down and getting ourselves ready for tonight's big concert. Please look to your teachers for dismissal back upstairs. Okay, thank you very much.